Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Oops, boys and girls. This morning I've been thinking about something that's been bothering me for almost 2 years now. And that's this Obamacare crap. Some of you going, oh, I love Obamacare. I get credits, and I have medical insurance that cost you 10 times what it would have cost you if you'd have got off your lazy butt and went to work and paid for your own insurance. I did. Then I lost mine. But then Marcie, she had Medicare. She was disabled. She had Medicare, Medicaid. And one day her doctor says, hey, I think you have a blood clot. I don't know, but I think you do. So we're going to send a nurse out here and shoot you up with warfarin, and then that'll stop the blood clot. Well, guess what, folks? They shot her up. They didn't manage it. They didn't monitor it, and she started bleeding out. So I took her to the hospital. And when I got her to the hospital, for the first few days, everything was fine, except they quit giving her all her other medications. Oh, well, we got to monitor, we got to fix this. We don't care about the other stuff that could kill her, that, you know. Well, after me throwing a fit or two, she got her other medication, and they just kept her to where in a few short days they had given her gangrene in her arms, her legs. She was able to walk and talk and do everything when she went in the hospital. And then after they gave her gangrene in her arms and legs from sticking her with needles and stuff like that, and they go, oh, well, you know, you need to go DNR because the government don't want to support keeping you alive. Well, she didn't. We fought for 3 long months. And then the government says, they said, well, she can't stay at the hospital. We're going to have to get her rehabilitated now. They sent her to a rehabilitation center while she had chest pains. 12 hours later, she was back in the hospital. 2 days later, they sent her back to that same place. They put her in a room at the end of the corridor where nobody was. And the nurses forgot to give her her medication. So then they sent her back to the hospital. The doctor in the hospital asked her, said, are you DNR? And she actually sat up. For the first time in 3 months, she sat up and looked at that doctor and she goes, I am not DNR. Remind me of The Exorcist. Mind you, I've never seen that, but she did that, and the doctor put her on DNR anyway, which is illegal. So we have all kinds of illegal crap going on. So she's in there. The second day she's in the hospital, I asked the nurse, I said, I need to see her medication list. I want to see what you're giving her. And the girl looks at me and she says, well, the only thing we're giving her is aspirin. Well, that's wrong. I said, that's wrong because she has an internal wound, and you're giving her aspirin, and that's not going to let the wound heal. Well, the doctor's been he's got 10 years experience practicing medicine. Well, I've got 16 years of Marciology. I know what works and what don't work. 10 years of practicing medicine, and you're going to give somebody that, I'm not even a doctor, and I know you don't give somebody aspirin when they have an internal wound. That's the dumbest thing you can do. Well, I went to her doctor and I explained to him what the deal was, you know, because doctors don't get to go to the hospital anymore. You have hospitalists. Oh yeah, and every 12 hours the diagnosis and the prognosis changes and they start all over again, square one. 2 days later, the same doctor you had 2 days before comes back and he goes, oh, well, we need to do this now. So you don't have the correct care. And so anyway, Obamacare, yeah, we don't want to pay to have for you to get healthy. You're not vital to society. Well, she was a human being. She was a living being. And Obama says Obamacare is his baby. It's him. His executive orders did it. He did it. Nobody else did it, but Obama did it. So Obama, here's my message to you, sucker. You need to be tried for murder. If nothing else, accessory after the fact, and maybe even before the fact, because it's your baby, remember? Obamacare is Obama's baby. So, let's burn that sucker. Let's get him, let's find a lawyer that will go up there. We can't sue the government, but by God, we can sue one man, and since he says he did it all by himself, then he needs to be charged with murder and wrongful death. He needs to be stripped of everything that he's got. And I don't care how it's done. I want him taken down. I don't expect Donald Trump to do it because, you know, he's got to walk both sides of the line. But I want Obama down. I want to find somebody that will help me sue him and take him out, because that's what he needs. He needs to be taught that he don't know everything. And his stupid plan to get rid of people that way is ridiculous. So, who knows? Maybe there's a lot more of you out there just like me that would like to see something done. Let's get together. Let's go out there. Let's fry that sucker.